Standard 8, Subject History and Civics. Lesson number 5, Social and Religious Reform. Along with spread of English education, there was a spread of new thoughts, new ideas, new philosophy. Indians were also introduced to Western thoughts and cultures. Due to it, there were changes in social, religious, economic and cultural aspects of Indian society. The modern educated Indians became aware that the backwardness of India was due to superstition, casteism, old customs, class systems and lack of critical outlook. Superstition is practice based on beliefs. It was necessary to eradicate the flaws and undesirable tendency for progress of the country. Eradicate means to remove a certain custom from society and to create a new society based on the principles of humanity, equality and fraternity. The educated thinkers started social awareness through writing to solve the various problems in the society. The intellectual awakening in the contemporary society is called Indian Renaissance. Intellectual awakening means a person's ability to think and understand new ideas and informations. Contemporary society means society of that present time. Here, ideology means a system of ideas or ideals. Now, era of religious and social reforms. Brahmo Samaj. In 1828, Rajaram Mohan Rai established Brahmo Samaj in Bengal. He had studied many languages and religions. Through it, his ideology of Advait philosophy was developed. Monotheism, caste and class equality, protest against rituals and following the way of prayers were the principles of Brahmo Samaj. Advait philosophy means the knowledge based on the Vedas. Monotheism means belief in one God. Ideology means a system of ideas or ideals. He opposed the sati practice, child marriage, parda system. He promoted the widow remarriage and female educations. Here parda system is to keep a woman away from public view. He created public awareness through the newspaper Samavad Kaumudi. Then Prarthana Samaj. Dadoba Pandurang Taratkar established the Prarthana Sabha in Mumbai in 1848. Later, Paramhans Sabha was dissolved and some of its members founded the Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj. Dadoba Pandurang Taratkar established Paramhans Sabha in Mumbai in 1848. Later, Paramhans Sabha was dissolved and some of its members founded the Prarthana Samaj. Dadoba's brothers, Dr. Atmaram Pandurang, was the first president of Prarthana Samaj. The prestige of the institutions increased due to the enrollment of young graduates from Mumbai universities. Justice Ranade, Dr. R.G. Bhandarkar carried forward the work of Prarthana Samaj. The oppositions to idol worship monotheism, oppositions to rituals were the principles of Prarthana Samaj. They stress on devotion and prayers. For reforming the society, Prarthana Samaj started orphanage, women's education institution, night schools for workers and society for Dalits. Maharshi Vittal Ramji Shinde, a member of Prarthana Samaj, established a different class missions. Through the missions, an attempt was made to solve the social problem. Now, Satyashodhak Samaj. The Satyashodhak Samaj, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule started the Satyashodhak Samaj in 1873. Satyashodhak Samaj worked on the principle of formation of society on a basis of equality. They protested against the untouchability. They advocated educations among the different classes and women. Mahatma Phule reformed the society through the medium of books like Brahmananche Kasab, Gulamgiri, शेतकऱ्याचा असूड and Sarvajanik Satya Dharma. He severely criticized the traditions and customs that made discriminations between man and woman, or rather human being himself. Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Satyashodhak Samaj. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule started the Satyashodhak Samaj in 1873. Satyashodhak Samaj worked on the principle of formation of society on a basis of equality. They protested against untouchability. They advocated educations among the depressed classes and women. Mahatma Phule reformed the society through the medium of books like the Brahmananche Kasab, Gulamgiri, शेतकऱ्यांचा असूड and Sarvajanik Satya Dharma. He severely criticized the traditions and customs that made discriminations between man and woman, or rather human being himself. Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati in 1875. He wrote the book Satyartha Prakash as a commentary on Vedas. Ancient Vedic religion is a true religion which has no place for casteism. He asserted that there should be a gender equality. Go back to the Vedas was the slogan of Arya Samaj. The branches of Arya Samaj were opened all over India. Many education institutions were established through the medium of Arya Samaj. Ramakrishna Mission. Ramakrishna Mission was established by Swami Vivekananda, a close disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, in 1897. Ramakrishna Mission worked for service to the society. The mission worked for providing help to the famine-stricken people, patients, medical help to the poor, female education, and spiritual growth. Swami Vivekananda was an excellent orator. Orator means a good speaker. He attended the Parliament of Religion at Chicago in 1893. He attended the Parliament of Religions at Chicago in 1893 as a representative of the Hinduism. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved was the message given by him to the Indian youth. Social reforms among the Sikhs. The Singh Sabha was established at Amritsar to achieve reforms in the Sikh religion. These institute work for spread of education among the Sikh community and bring in modernization among them. Later, the Akali movement continued their tradition of reformation. Emancipation of women. During the expansion of British rule in India, the position of women was very miserable. They had no right of education. They were not treated equally. Child marriage, dowry system, sati, keshwapan, oppositions to widow remarriage, such customs prevail in the society. Then Governor Lord Bentinck took help of social reformers like Rajaram Mohan Rai to pass the Sati Prohibition Act. Gopal Hari Deshmukh, popularly known as Lokhitwadi, advocated gender equality through his writing in Shatapatre. In 1848, Mahatma Phule started first school for girls at Bhidewada in Pune. His wife Savitribai Phule supported him. Savitribai Phule had to face great criticism from society, but she continued to work in education. Mahatma Phule established the Bal Hatya Pratibandhak Gruha. In his own house, he conducted a strike of barbers against the customs of shaving the heads of the widows. For gaining permissions to widow remarriage, Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Vishnu Shastri Pandit and Veerashalingam took up social efforts. In his newspaper Sudharak, Gopal Hari Deshmukh Sudharak, Gopal Ganesh Agarkar gave his staunch opinion about child marriage, law of consent. Maharshi Vitthal Ramji Shinde organized a conference against the practice of Devdasi. In her book Stri Purusha Tulna, Tarabai Shinde very fiercely put up her views about women's rights. Maharshi Dhondok Karve started the Anath Balikashram, an orphan for girls. His intention was to give education to all women and make them stand on their own feet. Through his efforts, the first women's university was set up in the 20th century. Pandita Ramabai founded the Sharda Sadan and took up the responsibility of taking care of disabled children and women. Pandita Ramabai founded the Sharda Sadan and took up the responsibility of taking care of disabled children and women. Ramabai Ranade, through the medium of Seva Sadan Institute, started the nursing course for women. She demanded the right to vote for women. Through articles, Dr. Ambedkar spoke about the injustice toward women. Mahatma Gandhi also advocated education of women. women have given a valuable contributions during the freedom movement. Women's reforms movement helped in closing down many unjust practices in the society. The voice for problems against the women broke out. Women started putting up their own thoughts through their writings. Their performance is in every sector of life flourished due to education. Religious reform among the Muslims. Abdul Latif started the social reforms among the Muslim community. He established the Mohammedan Literary Society in Bengal. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan founded the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College. It later developed into the Aligarh Muslim University. He advocated Western science and technology. He firmly believed that Muslims could make progress only by studying modern education and science. Movement of Hindu Society. In 1915, Hindu Mahasabha was established to give a respectable positions to the Hindu community. Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya led the foundation of Banaras Hindu University. Dr. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar in 1925 established Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh at Nagpur. Its aim was to set up a disciplinary and virtuous organization of Hindu youth. V.D. Savarkar built the Patitapavan temple at Ratnagiri, open to all castes of Hindu religions. Common dining programs were also arranged. In the history of modern India, the movement of Renaissance is very important on the principle of liberty, equality, and nationalism. In the history of modern India, the movement of Renaissance is very important on the principle of liberty, equality, and nationalism. The Indian social reformers set up a nation-wide political movement. The study of this movement will be dealt in the next chapter.